Hey guys, it's Hima here. I've got chart of the week, S&P Tech Stocks. That's S&P 500 Index Technology Stock Components for you. Today's Thursday, August 29th, 2019. Before we take a look at the charts, important reminder that trading and investing can be extremely risky business. Therefore, it's your responsibility to evaluate any information, opinion, advice, or other content contained in this video. So what I've done for you here is I've brought up the XLK ETF, which has technology stocks from the S&P in it. The ticker symbols are in alphabetical order down the side. And I decided to just kind of show you how I look at a sector in terms of a quick run. Now, normally I would be on a weekly chart, then come down to a daily chart. But for the sake of not making this video really long, I've stuck to the daily chart. And the first stock here you can see is Apple. Since it's a big name, I'll comment on it, although I don't think there's a lot to do with it now. You can see that it's been consolidating for weeks. It has been testing the highs from May, but not able to close above them. And it continues to attempt to form higher lows with the August 5th low. So short term, definitely not time to enter this. I would stay out. What I'm looking for is a close above the $215 area before expecting a return to the October 2018 highs. On the flip side, if we don't get further upside, I would want to see a move below the August 5th low. Now, a move below the August 5th low for further downside doesn't necessarily suggest a lot more downside. The next supports will be 180 and then 170. All right, moving along, and I'm only going to comment where I see something really helpful or actionable. Here we've got Acn breaking to new highs for those of you looking for buying stocks and adding to your portfolio when there are new highs forming. Adobe has been sideways for a while from what I remember. ADI, marginally bullish, not a super strong signal except that the RSI power zones are coming off recent oversold levels, so maybe a little bit more of a move higher to 115 or so. ADSK has an interesting price action this week. We have this big bar that came in on Wednesday for potential move higher. So I think there's potential for recovery back to about 147, 148. AMAT's in a nice position here where all this consolidation to me looks like reaccumulation of the stock from a institutional point of view. So I would be on the lookout for a move to the upside, but first you need to see a break above the August 13th high. CDNS is in a nice setup between RSI power zones and price for potential further upside. In the short term, a move to the high from early August, about 71.67, but I think more likely to get back up to $75 soon. Again, if I'm not saying anything, excuse me, it means that I don't have a lot to comment on as of today, as of the latest price action. And this is about how fast that I can look at charts and make decisions. But that comes with 20 years experience, which I can help you learn faster than in 20 years via my services and educational products like the Full Skinny. DXC, potential for a rebound. And I'm only bringing this up because we're at such low prices. I think it would cap out at $45, but I think there's potential to get there. Very aggressive call, but something to keep an eye out for. FFIV is a little bit healthier in terms of potential for a rebound here to about $140. First, I want to see it clear the August 19th high. Okay, we're in the Fs here. Going to keep chugging along. GPN looks like it's in the beginning of a new healthy move to the upside in the longer term. So definitely expecting a return to the July 29th high. IBM's in an interesting position. Room for some short-term recovery. Upside target 145 before I think it could encounter a good amount of resistance. Some of these tickers are on this week's stock picks grid, aka Skinny on Stocks, which posted on Tuesday night. So you can always double check what I'm sharing versus there to just see if I've got other commentary that I made. Lots of things in big sideways consolidations, which is not surprising since the general market's in that mode. Now, MCHP is in a big sideways range, but it's such a wide range from about $100 to, call it $77. I think from where it is now, it's got a better chance of getting back to 95 to 99 as opposed to lower. So again, that's a short-term opportunity. MSI, new all-time highs. I'll jump back to Micron for a second. Micron is basing nicely and I think has potential for an upside resumption over the next few months to $55. Okay, we're in the P's and the Q's now. PayPal is one of my buy signal now picks for this week from the Skinny on Stocks stock picks grid. The rest you can check out on the grid itself. So remember, I made that call 2 days ago, and here we already have a gap higher, so I guess that might have been helpful. Now, obviously, 2 to 3 days doesn't make a call useful. We want to see the trend persist after that. SNPS, I'm not really liking the price action versus the RSI action. It's not hinting at a huge move higher, so this would be something that I would say not to get in long if you haven't already at this time. TSS is looking pretty healthy in terms of having potential for further upside. Initially a return to the late July high. All right, we're in the home stretch alphabetically here. TMUS, so this is T-Mobile, which has come into this sector replacing Red Hat after a recent corporate merger, acquisition. Not sure exactly what happened, but I did check to see how components changed, and this replaced RHT. So here we've got some basing going on, RSI hanging out in the bull support Bower zone, and every time it did, we saw a move higher. So I wouldn't want to buy right now, but if I had to take a position, because my life depended on it, I would go long with potential for $82 first. I skipped one here, TXN, not much going on. See, lots of sideways, but we'll finish it out here. There's a rogue little line there. All right, guys, that is what I've got to say to you about technology stocks right now, things that I'm seeing. Again, when I didn't comment, it's because there wasn't a lot actionable to say. I didn't have a real specific buy or sell strategy for you. Ultimately, you've got to keep paying attention to subsequent price and seeing confirmation there before taking any positions. So hope that helps. I will be going off to enjoy my Labor Day weekend, visiting family and friends back in New York. Hope you have a wonderful Labor Day weekend, and I'll be back next week with another tribe update for you. Take care. You can sign up at himaready.com/tribe gift to get access to more hot, timely, and actionable market analysis.